Hi everyone, my name is Cheryl Martinez from 𝒂𝒏𝒈𝒐𝒂 and welcome to my third free plant-based cooking class. That's right, this is the third time I'm doing this. I'm really excited to be back here cooking with you guys again today. If you tuned in last week, we made all dessert recipes. We made vegan strawberry ice cream, super creamy, super delicious. You can't even tell that it wasn't real ice cream. And we also made dalgona whipped coffee last week, which was so good. And both of those recipes are on my website, 𝒂𝒏𝒈𝒐𝒂, in addition to the recipes we're gonna be cooking today. So feel free to check that out if you'd like to see the ingredients so you know what we're gonna be making. I just wanna say hi to everyone that's tuning in real quick. We got Goran. Goran, hello, sweetheart. That's my bestie in New York over here. Thank you so much for being here with me today, love. My mom is here. My mom is actually making these recipes with us live right now, and I love you for that. Mwah. Thank you, G. You like my my Indian outfit? You guys know today's theme is a taste of India, right? That's today's theme, so that's why I'm wearing some of the jewelry that I got while I lived in India. I know, right? Hi, Christian, welcome. Oh, my Spain family is here. Hello, Marissa, Alex, Nuria, Maria, lots of besitos para ti. I miss you guys so much. Thank you for being here with me today. And to everyone else that's tuning in, welcome to A Taste of India. This is my free weekly plant-based cooking class. Now, if you're tuning in live and you want to make these recipes with me, you can find out all the ingredients you need right now at 𝒂𝒏𝒈𝒐𝒂. And if you are watching the replay, then put the hashtag replay in the comments so that I know to go give you some personal shout outs later after this video is over. And if you'd like to know when I'm going to be doing these classes in the future, I post my new class schedule every single Monday at 𝒂𝒏𝒈𝒐𝒂. You can go to the site, check our upcoming events, and you can RSVP to all of our future classes so you never miss out if you want to be here with us live. So hello everyone else that's here. Hello Marta, hello 𝒂𝒏𝒈𝒐𝒂, hello Jassy. Hello guys, welcome. Thanks so much for tuning in. We got Bubba, we got Fallen Angel, we got Cesaram Brochio. Jacqueline, hello sweetheart. My cousin Jacqueline is tuning in from South Africa. You know, Jacqueline, just for you, I'm going to do a South African themed cooking class during one of my future classes just for you. So I'm gonna come up with some really cool South African recipes and we'll pick a date for that as well. Hi Carla, thanks for tuning in. So yes, for those of you that don't know, I actually lived in India for 6 months in 2012 and it was one of the best experiences of my life. And that's when I got like super addicted to Indian food. And that's probably why it's so close to my heart and why I love cooking Indian food all the time. So I'm really excited that today's class theme is A Taste of India, right? I'm gonna give you a little taste of some of my favorite recipes from India. I actually lived in Bombay, which is also known as Mumbai, and I had these mango lassi drinks all the time. In fact, these lassi drinks come in all different kinds of flavors, like strawberry, peach. You can make it any flavor you want. Today we're doing mango. And then we're making a chickpea curry, and this recipe is so easy. It only takes like 10-15 minutes to make. And again, if you guys want to know what ingredients you need, just go to 𝒂𝒏𝒈𝒐𝒂, and they're the first recipes that are listed there under easy recipes. If you click on the easy recipes tab, you can cook along with me right now. Jacqueline, you said you love that idea. Awesome. Yes, I do too. I love South African food as well, and I can make a plant-based version of anything, you guys. You know what? Why don't you guys comment and let me know what recipes you'd like to see in this class in the future. What recipes would you love to know a plant-based version for? And give me some cool theme ideas for what we can do for our future classes. I'd love to know what you guys want to cook together. Oh, my dad's here. Hi, Dad. Oh, my dad calls me Moo. That's my nickname. That's why he says love you, Moo. I love you too, Dad. Thanks for tuning in. Now, you are my target audience right now. The person that I need to help eat healthier. For those of you that are tuning in and you're not really used to plant-based meals, This class is perfect for you because everything I make is so delicious, so yummy. I'm only sharing my favorite things with you guys, and I'm making sure that all of these recipes are really easy to make as well. So they're guaranteed delicious and guaranteed easy to make, all right? Hello, Nicole Cabrera. Thanks for tuning in. And we have Zio here from Puerto Rico. Zio was here at my first class as well. Thanks for coming back, Zio. And thank you for recommending me to your friends as well. Zio actually is referring some of her friends that want to eat healthier and eat more plant-based meals. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for the referrals. That means so much to me. And again, if you guys are watching the replay, you can skip through the introductions and you can get straight to the cooking part. But I do want to spend a little bit of time just saying hello to everyone who's joining me right now and give a little bit of time for some more people to tune in before we get cooking, so everyone has time to set up their ingredients and prep so we can cook together. Hi, Sunny. Sunny's tuning in from Vegas. How's it going, Sunny? How are you doing during the quarantine? What's going on? We got We World Champion. Hello. Hello, DJ Arez. Christina. Hi, Christina is tuning in from my old college town, Binghamton, upstate New York. Hello, sweetheart. Thanks for tuning in. Christina actually just met my robot the other day. We did a personal demo together for my robot chef over here, which is what I'm going to be using to make these recipes today. But if you don't have a Thermomix, you can also make these recipes. The first one, the mango lassi, you're just going to need a really good blender. And for the second recipe, the chickpea curry, you're just going to need, a big pot on your stove. Simple, all right? So you can cook along with me, no problem. Who else is here? Hi, Pedro. What's going on, guys? Hi, Adi. Hi, Shiva Sketch. What's going on, Casper? Hi, guys. I'm so glad so many people are here. Well, thanks for tuning in, and thanks for wanting to eat healthier and add more plant-based meals to your diet. You know, when I lived in India years ago, that was actually when I decided to make the transition from a meat eater. I am Puerto Rican and Spaniard. I grew up eating all meat and dairy and all that stuff because it's part of the culture, right? But when I lived in India and I saw how they worshipped the cows, and cows weren't even allowed to be on the menu. In fact, even fast food restaurants had a vegetarian column and a non-vegetarian column in all of their menus. So it was so easy to kind of make the transition to vegetarian while I lived in India in 2012, because I had always had a really strong connection to animals, and I had always wanted to make the transition. But when you're stuck in your habits and you're stuck in your daily routines of the things that you like to eat all the time, it's really hard to make the transition. So when you take yourself out of your natural habits and are really open to the change and you want to make the change, it can be easier. So that's when I became vegetarian, and I became vegan the beginning of this year. And the differences that I felt from just cutting out all the dairy that was left in my diet were profound. If I knew that being a vegan was this much better than being a vegetarian, I would have done it so much sooner. But I kind of thought, vegetarian is good enough. I'm giving up enough. That's kind of the way I always felt, like that's enough. Like vegetarian is more than enough to feel like I'm doing my part for the animals. But it's actually not, especially when you do a lot of research about what goes on in the dairy industry. It really does make sense to go all the way. Hi, Rachel. What up, Ray? Thanks for tuning in, sweetheart. Ray is one of my models over at Tools for Talent. How are you doing during the quarantine, love? Thanks for tuning in. All right, are you guys ready for a taste of India? Are you guys ready to try some of my favorite Indian recipes? Do you want to get started with the welcome drink? Our welcome drink today is a mango lassi. Now you can use any fruit you want for this, and you're also going to need some non-dairy yogurt. I recommend Forager's cashew milk yogurt, or Kite Hill also makes a really great yogurt. You just want to make sure that it's unsweetened and plain, okay? The other thing you're going to need is some frozen mango or some fresh mango. Now, one of my relatives, Nieves, if you're watching, shout out to Nieves, sent us fresh mangoes from the trees in her backyard in Florida. So we got to cut up these mangoes and then freeze them, and so that's what I'm using today to make this recipe. So it's gonna taste so yummy and so fresh And I'm really excited to drink this lassi. All right, guys. Hello, 609 Herc. Hello, Donnie, Ron, Romy. What up, guys? So, you know, I'm actually the main place where I want to do these classes is on Facebook Live. So I'm doing a couple of the classes on Instagram, but I'm not going to do all the classes on Instagram. I'm just doing a few in the beginning so that you guys can all come over to Facebook and join the rest of us. Because on Facebook Live, that's where the chats get crazy. That's where all my members and everyone gets involved and communicates with each other. You know, this is a whole community of all of us trying to eat healthier. And I have so many people trying my 30-day vegan challenge right now. It's free and it's on my website. I provide tons of resources and tips and plant-based alternatives and meal plans and shopping lists, whatever you need. So those of you on Instagram, come on over to facebook.com/cheryl.tv so you can join the chat and have some fun with the rest of my crew that's live right now. All right, what's going on? Sounds on Sports. Don Romy Rome, what's up, guys? All right, so first and foremost, I want to know where everyone's tuning in from. Comment below where you are located right now. And I know it's Memorial Day weekend. Another thing that I really want to know that I want you guys to comment is, what is everyone doing for their Memorial Day weekend? And what did you do last year for Memorial Day weekend? I remember last year, at this time, I was probably on some rooftop pool party, but all that's closed right now, and so that's why I'm here cooking up a storm and offering these free classes while we're all stuck at home. So I'm glad that at least we're doing something fun on Memorial Day weekends. We're taking it to India, so you know. But yeah, I wanted to know what did you guys do last year on Memorial Day weekends? Comment in the chats. I'm really curious. Yes, shout out to Marissa and Nuria and Maria, all tuning in from Madrid, Spain. You know, they were telling me that in Spain, they only allow them to go outside for exercise like an hour a day, and it's a certain hour every day, which is crazy, right? I mean, I know different countries have different restrictions for the quarantine, and that's all pretty interesting. Hey, Steve Bird is tuning in from Florida. Not doing much except taking care of my mom. Aw, well, that's so sweet that you're taking care of your mom. Goran's tuning in from New York City, chilling in the house. Hello, Eric Estrada. What's going on? What's going on, guys? All right, so let's start with the welcome drink. We are making an Indian mango lassi, which normally has tons of dairy in it. And that's why I really wanted to make this drink with you guys today, because we are making a vegan version of a lassi that you can enjoy anytime. It's such a delicious drink. And I really think you guys are going to enjoy it. So again, all the ingredients you need are 2 mangoes, fresh or frozen. You're going to need non-dairy yogurt of choice. So Delicious brand makes coconut milk yogurt, Foragers brand makes cashew milk yogurt, and Kite Hill makes almond milk yogurt, and they're all amazing. And you're going to need some nuts of choice. Pistachios is probably the type of nut that works best with this recipe, but you can use any kind of nuts. I'm using actually a mix of raw nuts. That's hazelnuts, Brazil nuts, almonds, cashews, and pistachios. So I'm gonna turn on my robot chef over here, aka my Thermomix. If you guys don't know about this dude right here, this is my cooking buddy. He cooks for me. I love this guy. He makes cooking so easy, and he's so cool. I actually gave him his own social media pages, so you can follow my buddy over here at my robot chef if you want to learn more about him and see everything that he can cook. He cooks over 50,000 recipes. That's why we're doing the smoothie and we're doing the chickpea curry in this baby. So I'm excited for you guys to meet him, and if you have any questions about him, just let me know. Like I said, this is my sous chef. This is my assistant in the kitchen, my robot over here. So I already synced, I told my robot which recipes I wanted to cook. This is actually, the recipe originated from him. He has all of these preloaded recipes, but I'm tweaking it a little bit to make it my own and to make it vegan, of course, right? Okay, so I go to my week, and I click on mango lassi. I'm gonna pull this closer so you guys can see. Let me know if you need me to move the camera at all. Okay, is that good, guys? All right. So I click on mango lassi and I click start cooking. And the first thing we need to do, guys, Now again, you're probably gonna need a food chopper or a really good blender because we wanna chop the nuts, because the nuts is just gonna be a garnish. That's just gonna be a little special topping that you sprinkle over your mango lassi. And in fact, you can skip this step if you don't want to garnish your lassi and you just wanna have it plain. You don't actually have to have the nuts. Oh my God, Philo's tuning in from Vienna. Hello, Philo. I just need to make a really quick shout out to Philo right now because her family is the one that introduced me to my robot chef. I wouldn't even know about this thing if it wasn't for her wonderful family. So thank you so much, because this baby has changed my life. I eat so much healthier now, and it's so much easier to be vegan with my robot. So thank you so much for introducing this to me. Nudia wants to know, how is it to clean? It cleans itself. This thing cleans itself. I'll show you guys that feature later too if you want. But you love that I call it a he? Yeah, you can call it whatever you want. Sometimes it's a she, sometimes it's a he, sometimes it's an it. But most of the time it's just my lover. Anyway, all right, so the first thing you gotta do is you have to add your nuts of choice. So again, I'm using some mixed nuts. Pistachios are what the robot is saying to use. So as I drop in my nuts, his recipe is for about 6 servings, so I'm going to do about half the amount of what he's saying to put in, and you can see the weight changes over here. If you look at that, when I press, you see the weight changes as I add the ingredients. So I'm going to put about half of each ingredient, what he's saying, because his recipe is for 6 servings, and I don't have 6 people in my house right now. Although if you guys were here, I would make tons of this so that I could actually feed you and serve you all this yummy Indian food after we finish today. Oh my goodness gracious. Hey, Depesh. Depesh is tuning in from India. Oh my God, he's one of my DJ buddies in India. We work together in India. What's going on, Depesh? I'm so glad you're here right now. Do you like my Indian jewelry? I got this jewelry while I lived in India with you guys. How cool is that? That I get to have a reason to wear it. You know, the jewelry in India is so beautiful. It's so beautiful, and I miss dressing up in all the cool Indian outfits that you guys get to wear out there. All right, so here we go. I'm pouring in my nuts, and you can see the weight is changing as I add in the nuts. And then I click next, and then I insert the top, and I click next. And again, you can chop your nuts in anything you want in your blender, in your food chopper, whatever appliance you have that you can chop nuts in, feel free to use that, or you can skip this step, okay? So I turn the knob to speed 5, and in 3 seconds, oops, sorry, 1 second. Oh, I love that GIF that you just added, Goran. Oh my God, that's so cute. Hi, Mr. Novita. Oh, thank you. You like my Indian outfits? Thank you so much. Hi, Jessica Red Navarro. Hi, Curtis. What's going on, guys? All right, so I click next, and I'm going to show you how in 3 seconds my robot chopped the nuts, okay? If you want it a little more fine, you can chop it again, however you want your nut topping to be. So now you're going to set that aside. Put your little nut topping in a bowl so it's ready for you to add to your drink when we finish. All right. Now I click next, and now is where you're gonna need your really good blender. Now, because this recipe doesn't really call for any liquid, we're just using the mango and the yogurt. Now the yogurt should be enough of the liquid consistency for most blenders, but if you don't have a really good blender, you might want to add a little bit of non-dairy milk to this recipe. I recommend oat milk. Okay, Cauliflower Farms makes awesome oat milk, and why I love this so much is because oat milk doesn't really like change the flavor of your recipes. You know, I know some people don't really like almond milk or soy milk because you can actually taste the flavor of it. Oat milk is nice and creamy, and it has that whole milk kind of flavor and texture, and that's why it's a great plant-based alternative for almost any recipe that calls for milk. So if your blender needs a little bit of help with the blending right now, you can add a little bit of non-dairy milk at a time, but you want the lassis to be thick because typically mango lassis, or lassis in general, a little bit more on the thicker side, okay? So that's why we're really basically just gonna make it with this. And then you're also gonna need some cardamom. Cardamom is a wonderful, wonderful spice that just smells amazing. It's a little bit on the pricey side. In fact, Goran, my buddy over here, bought me this cardamom. You know, this one little jar was 15 bucks. That's Manhattan supermarket prices for you guys. You remember that, G? Oh, my grandfather is here. Hello, Papa. Papa's tuning in from Long Island. He says he loves my jewelry. I got this jewelry in India. In fact, I gave a lot of my family members these same earrings and a matching necklace that goes with it in different colors. I don't know if you guys still have it. But yeah, if you do, put on your Indian jewelry today if you're cooking with me, all right? Oh my goodness. Okay. Hello. Oh my gosh. Hi guys. Paris Leonidas is here. Oh my God. DJ Renegade is here. Mr. Nobita. I like to trip. Berrios Beats. Oh, you guys, I'm so happy all you guys are here right now. Lenny and Philo, I miss you guys so much. I miss our vacays together, but I'm so glad that you guys are here cooking with me today. I know that they love their robot chef just as much as I love it, since now I can't imagine my life without my TM6 robot, so thank you again for introducing me to him. All right, so the next step is to add your yogurt. So you're gonna wanna put about, this is 35 ounces, so I'm gonna put about half that, okay? So I'm gonna put about 17 ounces. And let me know if you guys have any questions, or if you need me to slow down, if you're making this with me, and you just need a little bit more time to prep your ingredients. Just let me know what you need so that we can cook together. And again, if you're just tuning in, the ingredients for all of the recipes that I'm making today are on my website, beginnercooking.com. I will show you right here. If you go to beginnercooking.com and you click on easy recipes, here's the mango lassi drink, and here's the chickpea curry drink. And actually, and here's the replay of our class from last week. If you missed dessert day last Sunday, you can see these desserts we made last time, which is the vegan strawberry ice cream and the dalgona whipped coffee. And of course, I have tons of other really yummy recipes on here too, like tofu eggs, which taste just like scrambled eggs. We got a vegan BLT sandwich that tastes just like a real BLT. I swear, you gotta try it. And here's the replay of my Mother's Day class. So feel free to browse through these other recipes in the past classes and cook this stuff whenever you guys desire, okay? All right, so we added the yogurt. I'm gonna put the yogurt back in my fridge. And I click next, and now it says to add your mango. So if you are using frozen mango, you don't need ice, but if you're using fresh mango, you might want to add a couple ice cubes just to keep that consistency a little bit thicker, okay guys? All right, so now I'm adding the mango, and again, my robot is weighing it as I put it in. And I'm gonna put, he's saying to put 16 ounces, I'm gonna do a little bit less than that. I'm gonna do about 10 ounces. And I click next, and now it says, the robot says to add some honey. Now, because I'm doing everything plant-based, obviously, we're gonna sub the honey with either coconut nectar, agave nectar, or maple syrup, okay guys? Those are some awesome alternatives that taste just the same, all right guys? Erica's here. Hello, Erica. Erica just met my robot the other day too. She got her own private demo with my robot. If anyone wants a private demo, just send me a DM or message after this. I'm happy to let you guys meet him personally if you wanna learn some more about him. Lauren, hi Lauren. Lauren just tuned in. How are you, sweetheart? What's going on? We have Will Smith is here too. I wonder, it's probably not the real Will Smith, but hello, Will Smith. What's going on, guys? All right. Goran wants a private demo? Of course, my love. Just send me a text or a DM and we can schedule a day and time that is good for you. Oh, Erica says this thing is amazing. That's awesome. I'm so glad that you loved it. All right, so I'm going to be using agave nectar as my sweetener today, but again, you can use agave, you can use maple syrup, or you can use coconut nectar. Those are all great substitutes, plant-based substitutes for honey, okay? Dory just tuned in. Hello, Dory. I miss you, sweetheart. Dory and I had a ball in Miami like 2 years ago. That was the last time I saw her, and I'm so proud of you for all of the wonderful things that you're doing in your life right now, and thank you so much for being so supportive of my new career path, sweetheart. I love you for that, and I appreciate that. How do you know when it's done cooking? Oh, he tells me. He makes cute little beepy noises, Nuria. Anyway, all right, so let's add our sweetener. And again, he's weighing it for me. I'm gonna do about half of what he's saying. So we'll stop at about 1.4 ounces. That's enough. I don't want it to be too sweet. I click next. And now we're gonna add a tiny bit of the cardamom, all right? I'd say about, if you're doing what I'm doing, which is just, you know, a smaller portion size of this recipe, about 1/4 teaspoon is enough, okay? This cardamom spice is really powerful, so good. And it's so expensive that you really only need a tiny bit of it, okay guys? So I'm adding a little bit of the cardamom, and I click next. And now because I used frozen mango, because I froze my mango, I don't need to add the ice cubes, so I'm going to skip that step. And now we put the top on. If you guys are using the blender, this is the fun part. All right, and in 1 minute, I'm gonna turn this. It's gonna get a little loud for a second, and he's gonna blend all that together. I'll show you real quick what it looks like right now. I actually even added a couple of frozen peaches in there too. I'm making mine a peach mango lassi, just because, why not, right? Do it however you want. So this is what it looks like right now. And now we are going to blend this. Okay, here we go. I turn my knob. And then the lassi is ready. We're blending, we're blending, we're blending, we're blending, we're blending. All right, guys. Our mango lassi is ready to be served. Oh my goodness. Wait till you guys see how delicious. Okay. I love smelling everything when I make it. This is our mango lassi drink, guys. You see that? Can everyone see okay? Doesn't that look delicious? So I'm going to pour this into a mason jar. And then we can top it with our nut topping. So here we go. Can you guys see? Can you guys let me pull it over here so you can see? Okay, there we go. Yummy, yummy. You see how thick and creamy that is? Look at that amazingly perfect consistency. Thanks to my robot chef, my TM6 robot over here. How perfect does that look, right? Oh my. Oh my. All right, so here we have the mango lassi drink without the nut topping. And now if you add the nut topping, I'm gonna sprinkle that. And again, you can use pistachios, chopped pecans, chopped peanuts, whatever kinds of nuts your heart desires, or just whatever kind of nuts you already have in your house, guys. Keep it simple. You don't have to go out and buy all the fancy ingredients. A lot of recipes can be subbed for things that you just already have in your house, all right? Because I'm all about saving time and keeping things simple when I cook in the kitchen. So here's our mango lassi drink, guys. It's done. I'm gonna show it to each camera real quick. Here's for you Instagram guys, and here's for my Facebook guys. Yes. Should I taste it? I feel bad drinking in front of you guys because I hate that I can't really share it with you in person, but I really want to try it real quick. Oh yeah. This tastes perfect. I can't even tell the difference between this and a dairy mango lassi. It tastes exactly the same, if not better. And I'm not gonna get inflamed after I drink it. I'm not gonna get gassy after I drink it. I'm gonna feel amazing because this is a healthy lassi, guys. This is the healthy version. It's so delicious. Take one more peek. One more peek. You guys want some of this? You want some of this? Well, you can make it yourself. The recipe is on my website. Go and make it anytime you want and change it up with different flavors, however you want to make it. All right, guys? All right, so does anyone have any questions with the mango lassi recipe before I move on to the next recipe? Any questions whatsoever? Excuse me while I put the rest of this in the fridge. I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right there. I'm back. Okay, so I'm gonna put that aside. I'm gonna leave that in the background there so you can look at it and wish you had one. All right, guys. So for our next recipe, the chickpea curry. Now I love curry dishes. This one is so flavorful, so amazingly flavorful, and it's so easy to make. It doesn't require too many ingredients. It takes like 10-15 minutes tops. So it's definitely one of my favorites. So that's why I'm really happy to share this with you guys. But let's just check the chats real quick. Hello, B-Boy Silly Pants. Fun username. Yes, I love B-Boys, by the way. The last time I performed in Spain, all of my backup dancers were B-Boys, and it was an awesome show. Hi, Suyed766. Aw, Maria Nuria say it looks so good. Wonderful. Hi with 3 limes. I like that username too. Jacqueline says, well done. Oh, my mom says I'm tasting now too. Yum. Yes, my mom just made her first Indian mango lassi. That's awesome. Isabel Grande Velasquez just tuned in. Hello, sweetheart. Thanks for watching. What's going on, guys? Thanks for everyone that's tuning in. If you guys just tuned in, welcome to my free plant-based cooking class. Today's theme is a taste of India. I try to pick a different theme each week. In fact, if you guys have any recommendations on what you want to cook together at future classes, put them in the comments below. Let me know what you guys want to make, or let me know something that isn't vegan that you'd love me to come up with a vegan version for that meal, if that's your favorite meal and you want to enjoy a healthier version of it. Let me know what that meal is and comment it below. I feel like it's dessert before my Indian dinner. Yes, you're absolutely right, Mom. That's exactly what it tastes like. It tastes kind of like a decadent dessert. You know why lassis are so popular actually is because a lot of Indian foods have so much flavor and so much strong flavor that having like a thick, creamy drink like this helps kind of wash down or wash away that flavor, or curry breath, as I like to call it, after your curry meals and your Indian meals, because they're so flavorful and so powerful, and they have such a strong, decadent smell that sometimes if you have a lassi either during or after that meal, it really helps just kind of like cleanse your palate. So that's why I believe that lassis are so popular with Indian meals and Indian dishes. All right, guys. So hi, I am Luke Cuban. Oh my God, Serbian dishes too? Yeah. Oh, you want me to make Serbian dishes, Gwen? Oh my God. You know that I'm gonna have to look up because I don't think I've tried any Serbian dishes. What are some examples of some Serbian dishes? You love the honey flavor. Mom, what did you use as your honey substitute? You didn't use real honey, did you? Did you use the plant-based alternative, I hope you did. My goodness. All right, are you guys ready to move on to our main course of the evening? Our chickpea curry dish. So here are the ingredients that you guys will need for the chickpea curry. You're going to need 2 cans of garbanzo beans, aka chickpeas, means the same thing. Make sure when you're choosing your cans that the cans say no salt added and that the cans say non-BPA lining or BPA free. Okay, I'm gonna move the camera back for a second so you guys can both see this, okay? So really important when you're choosing any of your cans, when you go food shopping, choose the one that says no salt added and non-BPA lining, okay guys? It's just the healthier choice. If we have a better choice available, why not go for it, right? That's my mentality. That's what okay. Philo is telling me to make 𝒂𝒏𝒈𝒐. I don't even know what that is. What is that? Is that another language? Because I have no idea what kind of meal that is. Oh my goodness, you guys are funny. Hi, Anil Bud 76. What's going on? Hi, Arbaz Ali Official. Those of you guys watching on Instagram, come on over to Facebook. Facebook Live is where the chat's popping right now. Everyone's talking to each other in the Facebook Live chat, and I'm not going to be doing this on Instagram forever. Facebook is the main joint for this. So Instagram, you Instagram guys, move on over to Facebook where the party's popping. All right, guys. Okay. All right. So yes, you're going to need 2 cans of garbanzo beans. You're also going to need 1 can of diced tomatoes, also no salt added, non-BPA can, or you can use fresh tomatoes. You're gonna need about 2 fresh tomatoes, okay? Chop that up into quarters. Then you're going to need 1 garlic clove and about half of an onion, okay? Half of a large onion and 1 garlic clove. Now, an optional add-on is some spinach. Now, I have this recipe both ways. Sometimes I have the recipe with the spinach, sometimes without the spinach, and it tastes great both ways. So if you have spinach and you want to add that, by all means, go for it. It's always awesome to add a little extra leafy greens to any of your meals, right? From smoothies to lunches to dinners. Whenever you can add more leafy greens in your life, just do it. Just do it. And this recipe, it's an awesome add-on, all right? But again, you don't need it. Sometimes I have it both ways depending on just, whether or not I have spinach left in my kitchen. All right, what else you're gonna need? You're gonna need 1 lime. You're gonna need 1 lime, guys, okay? Cut it in half, get your little lemon lime squeezer thing here. You put that in here, and then this is how you can squeeze with one of these things. You can buy something like this on Amazon. This is how you squeeze fresh lime juice into your recipes. It's better to use fresh. It's always better to use fresh, guys. And I'm gonna give you a little tip, something that I do myself. I don't know if it's because, I don't know, it's just, I'm not tough enough, but I put little tiny slits. You can see, I cut a little slit here, 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 and here in my limes and lemons before I put it in here. This way, when I'm pressing down on it, I don't have to squeeze as hard. I don't have to work as hard. So I'm all about making things easier in every single thing I do. That's why I love this thing so much, because he makes my life so easy in the kitchen. So yeah, so put a couple little knife slits around the sides, around the edges of your lemon or lime before you squeeze the juice, and that thing will squeeze much, much, much easier, okay? All right, guys, what's going on? DJ Mancho just tunes in. How are you, sweethearts? Welcome to my free plant-based cooking class. I am planning on doing this every single week. As long as you guys keep tuning in, I will keep doing this for you guys, and I will keep it free. And like I said, my mission is to help people live a kinder, healthier, more sustainable lifestyle. So that is my goal, and that is what we are doing here today. Yes, what's going on? Arbaz Ali Official. I am Lou Cuban, Annie Bud. What's up? All right, guys. So, are you ready for the chickpea curry? Does everyone have all their ingredients? There's a couple more things you're gonna need. You're gonna need some olive oil. You're gonna need some curry powder, okay? And you're gonna need some tomato paste or tomato puree. Both will work for this recipe. In fact, another thing, when you buy your tomato paste or puree, again, choose the one that says no salt added. Why not, right? If you have that option, choose that one. We all need to lower the amount of sodium in our lives, and these are some simple, easy ways to do it where you won't even notice that it doesn't have the sodium, right? Sodium is just a preservative, all right? So we don't need that. Again, so BPA-free, no salt added in your can of tomatoes, in your can of chickpeas, and also in your tomato paste or tomato puree. And what I love about this brand is called Bio Nature, is that literally the only ingredient is organic tomato paste. There's no other ingredients in this. There's no preservatives. There's no added anything. All right, guys? So that's another thing. Always read your ingredients and try to buy the things that have the least amount of ingredients or just the real ingredient that you need, okay? So that's why I really like this brand. Here, I'll show it to you guys up close. There you go. All right. So, and then you're going to need vegetable stock paste or a vegetable stock cube, all right? Now, I really like this brand better than Bouillon because they have a reduced sodium stock paste. And also, there's a minimal amount of ingredients in here, and most of the ingredients are just actual vegetables. So it's really important when you look for a vegetable stock, vegetable cubes, there's usually so much added sodium in those things, guys. Find one with reduced sodium or no sodium, or make your own stock paste. In fact, my robot chef has a really cool, easy recipe to make your own vegetable stock paste. So sometimes I even just make it myself. But for the purpose of you guys, I wanted to share this cool brand with you guys today. Again, it's called Better Than Bouillon. This is seasoned vegetable-based reduced sodium made with garden carrots, celery, onions, and tomatoes. It says it has 25% less sodium than our premium seasoned vegetable base. So yeah, betterthanbouillon.com. I also, all these brands that I recommend to you guys, I have them on my website. If you go to beginnercooking.com and you click on shopping lists, I have a shopping list of all of my favorite vegan foods, including all of my favorite vegan cooking ingredients, and vegan snacks, vegan brands are all on that shopping list. And then I also have other shopping lists with my favorite vegan appliances and vegan apparel and vegan makeup and vegan fragrance and all that stuff. So definitely check out my shopping list on beginnercooking.com, because that's where I share all of these cool things that I find that are the healthier, kinder versions of things, right? Okay, thanks for spreading the love. Aww. You're welcome. You're welcome. Love that stuff. I have the vegan chicken version. Ah, okay. Yeah, so you can get the chicken flavor, but without having to kill any animals for it. Awesome. Awesome. Hello, 𝒂𝒏𝒈𝒐. Hello, 𝒂𝒏𝒚. Hello, 𝒂𝒏𝒔𝒔𝒊. What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in. For those of you that just tuned in, we are about to make our second thing here during my plant-based cooking class. The first thing that we made was a vegan mango lassi garnished with chopped peanuts or chopped pistachios or chopped whatever your favorite nut is. And that was our first thing that we made today. And now we're going to make the best chickpea curry that I have ever tasted in my life. And it's so easy, so delicious, so healthy, and it's vegan. All right, guys? All right, here we go. How did I become so popular? Thanks for broadcasting today. I actually don't think I'm that popular, but I love that you think I am. I mean, thank you so much. This is a brand new venture for me. This is only my third plant-based cooking class. I became vegan earlier this year, and I have just been boom, like on a rampage since I had turned vegan, because once I saw all of the benefits that I felt from it, I just wanted to pay that forward, and I just wanted to let everyone know and share it with everyone, all the wonderful things that I gained from my vegan experience, and I just want I want other people to feel as great as I feel, and I also want to help save animals, because I care about animals so much. It's crazy how much I care about animals. I'm very easy to look at. I'm sure you've heard that before. You guys are funny. Oh, well, if that helps keep you in the live stream and helps you eat more plant-based meals, then hey, I'm for it. Whatever I need to do to help inspire people to eat healthier and save animals. So yes, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Mwah. What's going on? Scissor Wonka just tuned in. Hello, my Thermomix buddy is here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, DeReal DJ Cruz, hello. All right, guys, are you ready for our main course of the day? Our Indian chickpea curry dish. Do you guys have all your ingredients? If you need the ingredient list once more, you can go to beginnercooking.com, and I have the ingredients right here on my website. Just click on the best chickpea curry, and you can follow along with this recipe. Also, I'm gonna let this video play once we're done with the live stream. So if you have to leave, or if you want to come back and make this another time, you can rewatch the video and refer to the recipe on my website, and you can make this chickpea curry anytime you want, over and over again, because I have a feeling once you try it, you're going to want to eat this all the time. All right, my mom says she's ready. She has her ingredients. She's cooking along with me right now. Mom, you're getting better at this. You're cooking and you're writing comments in the chat. That's awesome. My mom is getting less shy. She used to be afraid to write comments in the chat. Now she's engaging. I love you, Mom. Good for you. Yes. It's 3 Nizi tuned in. I turned 90 PCT vegan after visiting animal sanctuaries in Thailand. Oh my God, you did? That's wonderful. You know, I visited animal sanctuaries in Thailand too, and it was just oh, some of the most beautiful experiences of my life. In fact, I just posted something on my social of me connecting with one of the elephants there, if you want to check that out. But yeah, what sanctuaries did you visit in Thailand? I'm curious. I'm very curious. Okay. Oh, gee, thank you for adding my website, beginnercooking.com. You're so supportive, and I just thought that's why you're my best bud, baby. Mwah. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go to my robot, and I'm gonna go to my week because I told him what recipes I wanted to cook for you guys today. And I'm gonna scroll and find my chickpea curry dish. And I'm gonna tell him, let's start cooking. So the first thing that we need to do is add 1 garlic clove. Do you guys have your fresh garlic clove ready? Huh? Yes? You have it? You have it ready to go? All right, where did I put mine? Oh, here it is. Okay. Here's my garlic clove. And I pop that in. And I click next. And now we add the onions. Now my robot says to add 130 grams of onions, but I think half an onion is fine for this recipe. And again, I tweaked this recipe a little bit to make it my own. So I'm gonna put half an onion. Half an onion is fine. You guys don't have to worry. I know you don't have, a lot of you don't have my robot chef yet, so you don't have something or someone that can measure the ingredients for you. So half an onion is good, guys. Don't go crazy trying to get a scale next to your pot and like worry about trying to figure this all out. I'm doing the simple version. I'm keeping it nice and simple for you guys, for anyone that wants to cook along with me right now, okay? Yes, Rebel Gigi, can you cook if you don't have the robot? Absolutely. So if you go to beginnercooking.com and you click on the chickpea curry recipe that I just posted, you'll see exactly how you can cook this on your stove, okay? All right, guys. Oh, my hair looks so healthy. Thank you. I think it's the jewels. I think it's the jewels that's making my hair look healthy right now. But thank you, sweetheart. All right, so we added the onions. I click next. And now it says to add your olive oil. So my robot is saying 15 grams. And he is weighing that as I put it in. Okay, you can see the weight changing. Actually, let me bring this a little closer again so you guys can see a little better. There we go. Reminds me to do camera changes when you guys need them, okay? All right, so I just added the olive oil. I click next. It's telling me to put the top on. And where did I put my top? Ooh. 1 second. I left the top in the fridge. 1 second, be right there. Be right there. Okay, I got my top. Here we go. Put the top on, I click next, and in 3 seconds, we are chopping the onions and the garlic, okay? 3 seconds to chop the onions and garlic. I actually hate chopping onions, makes my eyes tear, so the fact that my robot can chop it for me is really, really awesome. I love him for that. Thank you, baby, thank you. All right, I'll show you what that looks like. So here we have the onions, the garlic, and the olive oil, all chopped, all ready to go, ready to be sauteed. So you can chop this by hand if you don't have my robot chef, aka my Thermomix, or you can use a food chopper to chop that up for you, okay? All right, guys. So the next step is to let my robot saute this. So if you're doing this on the stove, you're gonna have to saute it by hand. But that's okay. My robot is going to saute it for me. This way I can chill and hang with you guys while he's doing all the work. Okay. So in 3 minutes, only takes 3 minutes for him to saute the garlic, onions, and olive oil that we just put in there. So I'm gonna let him rock for a little bit. You and I can hang out for the next 3 minutes. Let's get a combo going in the chat, guys. What do you want me to cook during future cooking classes? What are some of your favorite meals? Or what's a meal that you've always wanted to learn how to make? Or what's a meal that's not vegan that you want to learn how to make it vegan? Okay, Jacqueline says, I hate chopping onions. Love this thing. It cuts out all the chopping nonsense. Yes, I know. And I don't have to sit there sauteing it on the pan, wondering, am I burning it? Am I cooking it at the right temperature? I mean, he knows the perfect temperature to cook everything at, to retain the most nutrients, and that so it comes out pristine every single time. time. So literally, like, I never really felt like a chef before I owned this thing, but now I feel like a super pro chef, even though, you know, I should really be giving him more credit. But that's kind of why I just kind of feel inspired to just chef it up and do these cooking classes for you guys, because you know, I got to admit, being totally honest here, I used to order takeout and delivery all the time. Like Seamless and Uber Eats was my go-to. Like that was my go-to. But now, ever since I had this thing, it came at the perfect time too. We got this thing right before the quarantine started, and right around the same time, just a few weeks after I turned vegan. So honestly, it's kind of like God works in mysterious ways. I got this thing at the perfect time in my life. It couldn't be better, because he's helped me so much, so much. Goran says, yes, me too. Super pro Indian chef today. Oh, well, thank you. I mean, I don't feel like a pro, but a lot of people just ask me a lot of questions about, you know, plant-based foods and plant-based alternatives and my recipes. And I'm like, you know what? I need to start sharing this stuff, because whether or not I feel like a pro chef, people are asking for my help and people are asking for my guidance. So I must be doing something right, because people are trying my recipes and they're sharing my recipes and they're sending me pictures of them making my recipes, and that's so cool, and that's why I want to keep doing this for you guys, because it's making me really inspired and really happy that something that I recently learned and evolved and you know, developed in my life, I can now pay that forward and share that with other people. So it's a wonderful feeling, is my point. Aw, simple is best. Kiss. Keep it simple, Sailor. Yes, I'm all about that. You said vegan buffalo chicken wings using cauliflower. Yes, that is a great idea. I've actually tried that recipe before, and it's delicious. It's awesome. In fact, there's a vegan brand that even makes that something similar. They're called Fruffalo wings. I know it's a funny name with an F. Fruffalo wings instead of buffalo wings. You can find it at Whole Foods. I think it's the Field Roast brand that makes it. If you want to look that up, yeah, that's a pretty cool brand. We got 𝑴𝒂𝒏𝒈𝒐. Oh my God, you guys and your usernames, they're so hard sometimes. Okay, all right. So the sauteing is done, guys. Jacqueline says, I need one of those aprons. Are they available on Beginner Cook? Oh no, I got this custom made actually. But yes, thank you so much. I love it too. How did the robot chef help me go vegan? Oh, in so many ways. That's a long story. I'll get to, once he's in like real cooking mode, then I'll get to that story, because I want to make sure I don't bore anyone on the stream right now. All right, so the next step, he says, is to add the tomatoes. But I'm going to show you. Here we have the sauteed onions and garlic and olive oil. Done. Just like that. It's done. Can you see? Yes? Okay. So I'm going to clear the scale so he can weigh it from scratch. And now you're going to add your tomatoes. So again, 1 can of diced tomatoes works, or 2 chopped up real tomatoes works. All right, guys? So we're adding the tomatoes. He says 350 grams, but again, right around that is fine. I'm at 367 grams, and that is just fine, okay? We click next. And again, I'll show you what that looks like real quick. So this is where we're at right now in the recipe, okay? And I put the top on. I click next. And he's gonna chop all that together. He's gonna chop the tomatoes with the rest of the ingredients in just 6 seconds. We're chopping. Okay, click next. And I'm gonna show you what that looks like. So in 6 seconds, he chopped everything up together, and this is where we're at now. This is where we're at now in the recipe, okay guys? Are you with me? Those of you cooking along, am I going too fast? Are you ready? Are you doing good? Does your food look like my food right now? Huh? Okay, so the next step, my robot says, is to add the chickpeas. So, by the way, with your chickpeas, if you're using canned tomatoes, you can plop that whole can in there. If you're using canned chickpeas, you need to rinse and drain the chickpeas first before you put the cans in there. And did you know, cool fun fact, that the liquid that is in the cans of the chickpeas is actually called 𝑴𝒂𝒏𝒈𝒐. and it is the perfect egg substitute. It works just like egg whites in almost any recipe that calls for eggs. You can make meringue, you could make marshmallows out of the sauce that's in the can with the chickpeas. Google it, 𝒂𝒏𝒈𝒂𝒂. It's really, really, really cool. Okay, my mom says she's doing okay. Do you need me to slow down, Mom? Are you caught up? I know I had all my ingredients ready to go in advance, but you're probably like chopping and prepping it as we go. Jacqueline said she'd love to learn some Chinese food recipes, fried rice, lo mein, egg rolls. Awesome, yes, we can do a Chinese theme for one of these cooking classes. That's an awesome idea. Okay, so here we have our chickpeas, and we're going to add that right now. Again, that's 2 cans of drained and rinsed chickpeas, all right? And if you want to save the sauce for an egg substitute, save your 𝒂𝒏𝒈𝒂𝒂 sauce that comes in the can with this, all right? Because that can be used as a great plant-based alternative for eggs. Okay, so there are my 2 cans of chickpeas. Now, he said to add 480 grams, which, you know, but again, this is 512 grams. That's fine, more or less the same. No big deal. Don't worry about exact measurements, guys, all right? Don't go crazy. Keep life simple. All right, I put the top on. I click next. And for 10 seconds, you're just gonna stir. You're just gonna stir and combine all that together. So if you're doing this on the stove, you just wanna stir and combine those ingredients together for a couple seconds, all right? That's all you need to do right now. Really, chickpeas juice for the win. I know, right? How cool is that? How cool is that? I mean, I'm telling you, as soon as I turned vegan, I started learning so much and doing so much research. There's so many cool things, cool new things that I've been discovering every single day. All right, the next step is to add your vegetable stock paste or your vegetable stock cube. All right, so again, I'm using Better Than Bouillon paste. This is reduced sodium. It looks like this. You guys see? This is what my Better Than Bouillon stock paste looks like. So again, 1 teaspoon is all you need. Let me find my teaspoon, put that in. Okay, about 1 teaspoon is fine. In. There we go. And if you're using a vegetable stock cube, don't just drop the whole cube in there. You want to crumble up that cube and then kind of place it in. Okay, guys? All right, then the next step, my robot is telling me to add Rogan Josh curry paste. Now, I've never heard of Rogan Josh curry paste. I've never seen it in my store. So we are using, and what I always use is curry powder. 2 teaspoons of curry powder makes this recipe taste perfect. So again, this is my version of the recipe, my favorite chickpea curry. So if you want, you do it my way, the easier way. Just buy some nice curry powder and use 2 teaspoons of this. That is your next step, okay? All right. Just clean this. Are you guys with me? Are you with me on the same step right now? Okay, so here's 1 teaspoon, and here's my 2nd teaspoon. All right. I click next, and my robot is saying to add 25 grams of tomato puree. Now, because I didn't have curry paste, I'm gonna use tomato paste instead of tomato puree, which is what I recommend for this recipe. If you're using curry powder, use some tomato paste. But you know what? Tomato puree also works fine. Use whatever you have in your kitchen. Don't go crazy. Your life will be fine. All right, here we go. Adding in the 25 grams of the tomato paste. Remember, I showed you the can that says no salt added. I click next. And let me just show you what this looks like. This is where we're at right now in the recipe, guys. If we're doing this on the stove, your pot should look just about this right now. Okay, guys? This is where we're at, you see? Yes, it is already smelling good. But it's about to smell 1,000 times yummier in here. All right, so my robot says put the top on. So I put the top on, and in 2 minutes, he's gonna stir that together. So if you're doing this in your pot, you wanna stir all that for about 2 minutes, so you make sure that your stock paste and your curry powder, your tomato paste is evenly stirred and evenly distributed throughout your vegetables. Okay, guys, that's where we're at. My grandfather says, I wish you had a restaurant where we could go and eat pizza. Vegan pizza, I hope is what you're talking about, Papa. I'm making gourmet chickpea curry from India right now, and you're talking about pizza? You know what, Papa? I will do an Italian cooking class, a plant-based Italian cooking class for you one day in the future, all right? Okay, Rebel Gigi says, I need to run to TikTok. Enjoy the delicious meal. You're leaving me for TikTok? Really? No, it's all good, honey. You can come back and watch the rest of this anytime you want. I'm gonna post the replay video on my website, beginnercooking.com. Also, if you wanna learn more about my robot chef, you can follow him on social media at my robot chef. He's that cool. I gave him his own page, and I'm happy to do free, personal, private cooking demos with him for you, because that's how much I love him and that's how much I know he will change people's lives. So if you want to ask me questions yourself on a two-way video chat, I can introduce you to my robot so you can meet him personally. All right, guys, whatever you guys want. All right, so now here we are at, let me look at what other people are saying. Jacqueline says, I also got to do a Puerto Rican day. Vegan arroz, gandules, maybe a coquito. Ah, good idea. Good idea. I love these ideas, guys. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Michael Anthony Norman. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, guys? Okay, it looks like my Instagram video just stopped on its own. See, this is why I love Facebook. This is why I'm telling everyone to come over to Facebook Live. Facebook Live is where it's at. That's my favorite place to be streaming right now. So that is where I want to keep doing these with you guys. All right, so here we are. Now my robot says for the next step to add 2 kaffir lime leaves. Now I don't have those leaves, don't need those leaves. This recipe tastes just as good without it. So again, don't go crazy with the crazy ingredients. This is my version of the chickpea curry. You can skip the leaf step, all right? Now he's telling me to add salt. This recipe does not need salt, I promise you, okay? It's so flavorful, you will not miss the salt. Don't cook with extra salt when you don't need it, guys. When the food tastes this good, just skip that step, all right? Less salt in our lives. Now is the good part. We are adding the lime juice. So let me show you what it looks like now. Here we have everything all mixed together. This is the step that we're at with everything all mixed together, guys, okay? And we're gonna add the lime juice. So take your little lemon or lime juice presser, put that in here, and we're gonna squeeze. Let me bring this closer so you can see. We're gonna squeeze the fresh juice. Yes, look at that. You know, the lime is so important for this recipe. So important. It really gives it just such a nice little tangy, zesty flavor that's just, it's like the finishing touch of this recipe. Okay? All right, here we go. Here we go. Yes, yummy, yummy. And do you see how easy it was for me to squeeze it? And that's because I put those little little cut slits in it. So it's super easy to squeeze. All right, guys? Look at that. Look at that. Done. Now, 1 lemon is fine. Now, he said 25 grams. That came out to 37 grams, but just whatever one full, I'm sorry, not lime, lemon, not lemon, lime, whatever. However much juice 1 lime gives you is enough. That's the perfect amount, okay? All right, so I click next, put the top on, I click next, and now all it's gonna take is 10 minutes, and our chickpea curry recipe is done. Do you see how simple that was? Literally 10 minutes to cook this whole meal. That's all it's gonna take. Now, if you're doing this on the stove, you're gonna wanna watch it and you're gonna wanna mix it a little bit, but my robot is doing it for me, so we can just hang out here and so we could just party together and just let him do the work, because that's how I like it. I like when I have an assistant in the kitchen, and that's what my robot chef does for me. My internet was down a bit. Do we add cardamom too? No, the cardamom was just for the mango lassi recipe, Mom. Cardamom is not for this recipe. If you want to pull up the recipe, go to 𝑣𝒂𝒒𝒏𝒈𝒐𝒑.com. It's the second recipe on my recipes page. Click on the chickpea curry and you can see the ingredient list and you can follow along whatever step you left off at. Just pick up right there and refer to the recipe if you need to, okay? Goran, no salt. Yes, yes. Goran is team no salt. Yes. My mom says a veggie burger too. Yeah, we could do veggie burgers. We could do veggie burgers live. I like that idea as well. I mean, I've been eating quite a few Beyond Burgers during this quarantine. It's just they're just so yummy. They're so yummy. You know, what do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer Beyond Burgers or Impossible Burgers, or like real veggie burgers that are actually like crushed vegetables, like black bean burgers or brown rice sweet potato burgers, stuff like that? What is your preference? Do you like the fake meat alternative veggie burgers, or do you like veggie burgers? And if you prefer the fake meat ones, are you an Impossible lover or are you a Beyond lover? Tell me what your favorites are. Jacqueline says, "Aw, I inspire her to use less salt and consider what I'm putting into my body. I'll have to thank you for my extended life." Oh, baby, you are melting my heart right now. And you know, just so everyone knows, after the first cooking class, Jacqueline came and told me that she is going to try to eat more plant-based from just one cooking class. The fact that she told me that, it just, I was exploding with happiness and exploding with compassion, because the fact that I inspired someone so dear to me to want to change her eating habits, to live a healthier, kinder lifestyle, that just, oh my God, it meant the world to me. And she's been keeping up with it and she's been doing a great job. So can everyone just congratulate Jacqueline right now? Congratulate her for making these positive changes in her diet, and give her that support that she needs right now to keep up the good work. And I promise you, Jacqueline, the longer you do it, the easier it becomes. The easier it becomes. I promise you, all right? Take my word for it. Hola, Mark Abe from Miami. Thanks for tuning in, Mark. For those of you guys that just tuned in, this is my free plant-based cooking class. My name is Cheryl Martinez. I am the founder of @veganercooking.com, @veganercooking everywhere in social media. You can also follow me personally @cheryl.tv. And I created a support site to help people eat healthier, live kinder, and learn to cook. So on my site, I have tons of free resources, free meal plans, free shopping lists, a free vegan challenge, and just pretty much everything that you would need if you want to incorporate more plant-based meals into your diet, or if you want to try just being vegan for 30 days and see how you feel, because the results are your reward, guys. The results are your reward. But you have to try and release the 30 days if you really want to start seeing some changes in your body, because it takes your body a little while to adjust. You're not going to notice it just like this. In fact, after a week, my acne started going away and my congestion calmed down a lot. And that was what I noticed in just 1 week. And then in a month, I noticed some changes with my bowel movements. My bowels were a lot smoother and more frequent, and just more enjoyable in general. And then after 3 months, I noticed that my stomach was just so much flatter than it used to be. And I used to like go to bed like bloated as hell every single night. And after like 3 months of eating a fully plant-based diet, I was I felt so much just, I don't want to say thinner, because thinner is not the word, just lighter and cleaner and flatter, you know? But one thing, guys, if you're adding spinach, now's a good time. When there's about 5 minutes left on the recipe, that's a great time to, if you have my robot chef, you can steam the spinach. So I'm going to remove the top, and I'm going to put my spinach on here so that I can use the steam from my chickpea curry to cook the spinach, because it's actually really, it's really beneficial to cook your spinach, because did you know that if cooked spinach has more nutrients than raw spinach? And don't get me wrong, raw spinach is amazing and it's full of nutrients, but you increase the amount of those nutrients if you steam or cook the spinach. So that's why we're gonna steam it. But if steaming is too much work for you right now, you can also just throw in your spinach leaves at the end once the recipe is done and just mix it in and serve it that way. That's also fine too, guys. So it's whichever way you want to do it. You can make this recipe without any spinach. You can throw in the raw spinach at the end, or you can steam your spinach and then add that in at the end as well. All right, guys? Oh, Papa said, congrats, Jacqueline. Yes, congrats, Jacqueline, and yay for the enjoyable bowel movements. Yay! I know. I literally, it's a miracle. You know, people are afraid to talk about that kind of stuff, but I am so proud of my bowel movements now that I love talking about it, and I don't mind talking about it, because if it helps you guys out, then it's worth it, right? How long have I been vegan for? Well, since you helped me with my vegan challenge, I think you should remember that, G. But it was January 30th was day one of my 30-day vegan challenge. And when I went vegan, I actually, when I tried the challenge, with the help and support of my best buddy G over here, who's been vegan for years, and never pushed me, let me come in my own time, which I really, really appreciated and respected. But when I tried my vegan challenge, I actually went into it not knowing if it was just gonna be a 30-day thing or if it was gonna be permanent. I just went in with an open mind, with whatever happens is gonna happen, right? And I remember the first couple weeks, it was a little tough because I didn't really know what to eat. I was kind of getting bored. I was eating a lot of Impossible Whoppers at Burger King with G. yeah, we're guilty of that. We can't be ashamed to say it. And and I was just eating a lot of the same stuff, and I was getting bored because I didn't really know what to eat. And then I met my robot chef, and he came with 50,000 plus preloaded recipes, so many of which were vegan. And then all of a sudden, I went from barely having any choices and not really knowing what to make to having so many choices and endless options of what I could cook. And since I've owned this thing, I barely have made the same recipe twice because I'm so excited to try the next recipe and the next new recipe. I mean, I've had this thing for a few months now, and I've just been loving every single meal I make in this thing. So as crazy as this sounds, I actually owe a lot of the reasons why I'm still vegan today to him. He has helped me stay vegan because I never get bored with what I'm eating, and everything tastes amazing, so I don't miss the old foods because I'm trying all these new foods. And that's why I'm sharing these recipes with you guys. He introduces me to all these cool, unique recipes from all over the world. His database is worldwide. The recipe database that this thing comes with is just, it's insane. There are pro chefs all over the world creating recipes for this thing every day. So he's being updated and synced with new recipes via Wi-Fi. He has new recipes being thrown in there all the time. So I always get to try something new and amazing, and everything just tastes like straight out of a restaurant. And that's why I'm adapting a lot of these meals and making them my own and posting them on my website, because I want to share them with you. Oh, my mom says her house smells so good, right? I know, I mean, the smell is like one of the best parts, and you guys can't smell it right now unless you're making it live, but if you make it later, you are totally going to appreciate this smell. And I mean, between the onions and the garlic and the curry powder and the fresh tomatoes and all that, the combination of flavors coming out of this thing right now is so delectable and so aromatic. It's just filling the room with all of these wonderful sensations for my nose buds, and it's just, it's so good. I really, really wish that I could put these smells through the phone into your homes right now, but you will get to experience it when you try this recipe in your own time. So yes, okay. Jacqueline says, Oh, Christy Toro's watching. Hello, sweetheart. She's tuning in from Cali. What's going on? Angel Ramirez says, terrific. Congratulations. Did you guys hear that? Our curry is done already. It's done already. That quick and easy. Can you believe it? Can you believe how fast that was? Ooh, and so is our steamed spinach. It looks perfect. Let me show you. Let me show you. Hold on. Let me just finish reading the rest of these chat messages. Just cutting out mainly dairy and reducing sugar, meat, salt, processed food. Her belly feels amazing now. Her eczema is much better and her energy level is boosted tremendously. Wow. Did you guys hear all those differences that Jacqueline just said that she felt from just cutting out most of the dairy and the sugar and the meats? Again, she didn't even have to go vegan. She's just cutting down. Guys, it's okay to make your own rules. You can cut down and cut back a little bit at a time and you will still notice some results. Look at that. She said her belly feels amazing, her eczema is much better, and her energy level is boosted. She got all three of those rewards by just reducing her dairy, sugar, and meats and salts from her diet. I mean, that's freaking awesome, guys. That is just awesome. Oh my God. Okay. I love how it updates the recipes. The robot chef mom? Yes, I know. Yeah, he's always syncing with new ones all the time. I love it too. Okay, I can't wait to be there with you. I know, G, you're gonna want to come over here and eat with me all the time. Once this quarantine social distancing thing is over and it's all safe to be with each other. Okay, look at the steamed spinach, guys. The very healthy, very nutritious steamed spinach that we are going to mix now into our curry. So here we have, it smells so good, guys, so good. Let me show you. Let me show you. Can you see that? Can you see? Yes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't wait to eat this. Oh, the flavors. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna add the spinach to it real quick. Oh, hold on. Let me just pull this out a little bit more. Okay. Here we go. Adding our steamed spinach to the curry for a little bit extra leafy greens in our meal for some extra nutrients, because that's what it's all about. Because as Hippocrates once said, let food be thy medicine and let medicine be thy food. And that's what we are doing today. All right, guys, so now I'm just gonna take my spatula and I'm going to mix the spinach into the curry. And again, if you guys wanna throw your spinach in raw, you can do that too. And my robot says, serve it hot. And I will serve it hot. And I wish I could serve it to you. But you know what? I'm going to eat, more from me, right? All right. I'm mixing this around. And it just looks and smells so delicious. There you go, guys. There's our chickpea curry. There it is. There's our final recipe, along with our mango lassi, and we have the perfect, most delicious Indian meal. Super easy to make, super healthy, all vegan. Can you believe it? Can you believe it, guys? Because this is almost just too good to be true. All right, so I'm gonna pour some in the bowl. And there we go. There we go. Can you guys see our delicious meal that we just made together? This is Indian chickpea curry, homemade, all vegan, so healthy, all healthy ingredients, with no salt needed, with no dairy needed, and you have a perfectly wholesome, healthy meal. And if you want, you can actually cook some brown basmati rice, and you can serve this with some brown basmati rice, or you can serve it with some naan bread or your own bread of choice. Just be careful when you're shopping for naan bread, because a lot of naan bread actually has dairy in it, but there are some brands that make vegan naan bread. So if you're searching on Amazon, or Whole Foods, just check the ingredients and look for the one that says vegan on bread, okay? But this tastes awesome with brown basmati rice, but honestly, it's a great main dish on its own. You really don't need it. So if you're trying to feed a lot more people, you can add some sides so you have more food. But if just a couple people, this alone is just perfect. I mean, the mango lassi and our chickpea curry with fresh steamed spinach is the perfect, most delicious meal. One of my favorites. It brings me back to India. I miss India so much, and it just takes me back there down a trip down memory lane, and I just love it. Hello, 𝒂𝒏𝒈𝒂. Thanks for tuning in, love. You're tuning in at the ends of the class, but I'm gonna let this video rock so you can go and watch the replay, and you can go to beginnercooking.com and you can check out these recipes there. We just made the mango lassi and chickpea curry. So all the recipe details and the ingredients and everything you need are on the website, beginnercooking.com. And they're really easy to make, and they're super delicious, and it's all plant-based. I share my favorite plant-based meals here, guys. We have strawberry and ice cream, magic whipped coffee, vegan chorizo tofu scramble, vegan BLT sandwich, our prior classes, smoky black bean soup, homemade hummus, easy chickenless chicken and rice, the best vegan burger, vegan pizza margarita, chili con tempeh. We also got smoothie bowls, and detox juices, and vegan strawberry milkshakes, apple crumble, fruit and nut salads. I mean, the recipes on here, I share so many of my favorite recipes, guys. And they all just taste so good, and I'm so glad to pay it forward, and I'm so glad you guys are trying them and loving them. And let's see. Oh, my mom just tasted it, and she said it's delicious with the heart eyes face. Yes, I knew you'd love it, Mom. My mom loves Indian food just as much as I do. So I am so glad that you made this live and that you get to enjoy it at the same time that I get to enjoy it. It's kind of like we're together. Even though we're not together, it's kind of like we are, and I miss you, and I haven't seen you in a long time. So this kind of brings us together a little bit. So that's awesome. All right. I can't wait for the next cooking class. All right, guys. What theme are we doing next Sunday? What is our next class going to be, huh? What is our next class theme? Help me decide. I mean, I have so many ideas, but I want to do what you guys want, what you guys ask for. I'm thinking maybe a Moroccan class, or we can do a breakfast class, or we can do a snack class, or we can do a how to make your own vegan cheese class. The options are endless. So we're gonna keep this going. Make sure you go to beginnercooking.com. And you can RSVP to my future classes. Every Monday, I'm gonna post the next class for the week so you can see what time and what day it's gonna be on. I'm probably gonna keep up with the Sundays because I kinda like the Sunday classes. I know we tried out the 1 p.m. class, we tried out the 4 p.m. class. Let me know what time of day you guys prefer. If you prefer earlier in the day or later in the day, what time works best for everyone. Let me know, yeah, guys, comment. Let me know what time of day is good. Was this time better? Do you guys like the 4 p.m. better than the 1 p.m.? Okay, yeah, send us the recipes in advance so we can get in the and cook with you. Absolutely. When I post the classes, if the recipes aren't up yet, you can just send me a message and I'll send you the ingredient list. But I try to post the ingredients and the recipes prior to the classes, so it does give you guys enough time to get everything you need so that you can cook along with me. But I know a lot of people just want to hang out and watch and chat with the other members in the comments. So if you'd rather do that and then go make it in your own time so you can engage with other people and, you know, share your stories about everyone trying to eat plant-based, that's fine too. You don't have to cook live, but sometimes if you want to, that's really fun as well. So whatever you guys want, I'm here for you. And again, you can follow me at Cheryl.tv, at Beginner Cooking, or you can follow my robot chef at my robot chef. This is my Thermomix. He has changed my life, and he has helped me stay vegan. I owe a lot of the reasons why I'm still vegan today to this thing right here, and that's why I am honored to be sharing him with you all. And if anyone wants a private cooking demo with this thing, I am happy to give up my time to do that for you, because that's how much I believe in this product, and that's how much I want to share it with other people. It's new to the US, super popular around the world, but new to the US. That's why a lot of people haven't heard about it yet. But I think it's only a matter of time before like almost every kitchen has one of these things. So if you want to learn more about him, just let me know, and I'm happy to do a little private demo for you one-on-one so that you can ask me any questions that you have. All right, guys. Also, if you have any questions about trying my vegan challenge, I'm also happy to do a video chat just about that. If you want me to help you just get started, if you need a little bit more inspiration or motivation, I am here for you guys. So whatever I can do to help people eat healthier and live a kinder lifestyle, that is my goal, that is my purpose, that is my mission, and I will do that for anyone free of charge. So please, please, now is the time to focus on self-care and to focus on your health. So please just let me know anything I can do for you, and I am happy to help. All right, guys, thanks again for watching my free plant-based cooking class. I hope to see you all again next week. Again, my name is Cheryl Martinez from beginnercooking.com. I love you all, sending you all lots of love and blessings, and feel free to watch the replay of this video, and just put the hashtag replay if you have any more questions or any more comments, so I know that I wasn't able to answer it live, and I will be sure to go back and visit those comments and reply to anyone else who didn't get to see this live but still wants to ask me something, okay? All right, guys, I love you. Enjoy your meals, enjoy this recipe, and enjoy this beautiful Sunday.